Hey everybody, happy July the 3rd. So I just wanted to pop on and talk about hair loss today. This is a topic that a lot of people are interested in, and I have personal experience with it. So I just thought, okay, I'm gonna teach you what I've learned, and you can take it or leave it, okay? So first of all, let me just say that there are a lot of commercials and products that promise people hair growth. You know, you'll just get this big beard and hair if you're, a bald eagle or whatever. However, some people are genetically predisposed to going bald. And if that's in your genes, then embrace it. You're beautiful, you're handsome, whatever. But many people have hair loss who don't need to have hair loss. And there are reasons, so I'm going to cover the reasons and what you can do about it, okay? I have personally experienced some of this, and I always think that the Lord allows me to go through physical things so that I can, it's like a field trip, I can learn along the way. So my hair stays in my head when I'm not stressed, when I'm not super stressed, and when all my vitamins are in order. So one of the first reasons that your hair will jump out of your head is a vitamin A deficiency, which is pretty common. Vitamin A is super important, and I don't think the RDA for it is probably high enough because, the government protects themselves, and it is fat soluble, so you can take too much of it, and if you do take too much of it, your eyes will get dry and you'll have those types of, itchy skin symptoms. But vitamin A is so super important that if you don't have enough vitamin A, your eyesight will suffer and your hair will fall out, and you can even be susceptible to skin cancer. So you want to make sure that you have vitamin A. Now, the foods that are high in vitamin A are the foods that have natural reds in them, like sweet potatoes, cantaloupe, carrots. But I don't think that we can eat enough of those to get the amount of vitamin A that we need on a daily basis. So Troy just recently scanned me because I was brushing my hair, and hey Anna Karen, and I was just getting an unusual amount of hair in my brush, and I'm like, okay, I haven't had a blood test in a long time, so my husband's scanner is actually more thorough and better than a blood test, so I had him scan me, and I scanned low for vitamin A, which I should have known, but I forgot, how you do that. So this is the way I get my vitamin A. I use red palm oil. It is organic. I order it off of Amazon, and I make this skinny chocolate out of it. So basically, I take the oil, and it's solid. Remember how vitamin A is fat soluble, and I melt it on low on the stovetop, and then I add cocoa and stevia to it, and then I lay it out on parchment paper in a pan, and I freeze it. And it makes these little bitty chocolate bits. And I'll be honest with you and tell you that they're not delicious, but I need my vitamin A. I want my hair to stay in my head, and I want my eyesight to be strong. And mind you, I do take master formula, and but I live a very high stress life, and I think that I don't take it every day like I should. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I will buy the monthly packet, and I'll end up sharing it with my kids, and so I might get sometimes 2 weeks out of my 1 month. I need to be more disciplined and take my master formula every day, then my vitamin A probably would never slip. However, if you're struggling with vitamin A, if you're struggling with hair loss, consider red palm oil. Get it in your diet however you can get it in your body however you can get it, and that will help to support your vitamin A, or any of those other foods that I just mentioned. Okay, so another reason your hair will jump off your head is low testosterone. This is also pretty common because in the United States, we use many people do, not all of us, use many products that are endocrine disruptors. And if you're using toxic products, they're disrupting your whole hormonal system, and so your testosterone will be off as well as your thyroid. So if your testosterone is low, first of all, get all that junk out of your house. You're gonna hear me say that over and over and over, just replace everything with thieves. But if your testosterone is low, you can support it with Mr. Shutron, any of the firs, balsam fir, Idaho balsam fir, blue spruce, any of the spruce, Shutron, just put those on your skin. And having enough testosterone will give you energy and a drive to work. It will just give you that excitement for life again. If your testosterone is low, your hair will thin and your energy will also be low, okay? So vitamin A, boost your testosterone with your oils, and then Thyromin. Now, when my hair was coming out in my brush, I was like, okay, I've got to be more faithful with my supplements. And thankfully, I'm married to a really, really smart man who's a doctor and does a lot of research. And he has taught me that, number one, the RDA for most vitamins is really not enough, especially if we're not absorbing our vitamins. And that when you have an issue, you can take a loading dose of what your body needs. So Thyromin is one of my best friends. It's for the thyroid, and while it says 2 capsules to take before bed, when I decided, okay, I need my Thyromin again, I think my thyroid needs boosting, I took 4 capsules, like for a week, and then I did like 2 capsules in the morning and 2 capsules at night, and now I'm back to just what it says on the bottle too. But when you need a boost, if your body is below the wellness line, if you have symptoms like whatever, your energy is low, your hair is falling out, whatever those symptoms are, and you know, okay, this supplement's gonna help me, do a loading dose. Don't just take what's recommended for the healthy person. Do what you need to fill that cell up, because if your cell is completely depleted and you're just doing the recommended amount, it's going to take you a little bit longer to get that cell filled up again. So don't be afraid of your very natural, healthy supplements. So Thyromin absolutely will help support your hair staying in your head. Okay. The next one is one of my favorite supplements, Super B, and we've talked about this a little bit lately. Super B, your B vitamins are water soluble, and if you live a high stress life, the first thing to go in your body are your B vitamins. And if your body is not supported with your B vitamins, you could suffer mental illness, extreme hormonal swings, gosh, so many things, hair loss. Just, you don't want to be low in your B vitamins, okay? And you typically need to supplement beyond the RDA. So I like to take extra of these when I feel like I've been very busy this summer, been doing a lot of running around and traveling. My 3 married kids have been blessings, have been home a lot, and the 8 kids who live here are just like involved in everything. So I have needed some more support, physically and mentally, honestly. And so I just take these, and I can totally tell a difference, okay? Love my Super Bs. Let's see. So basically, let's summarize this. To support your hair staying in your head, first of all, I didn't mention this, but do your own research on the shampoo that you're using. My husband did research on some of the common shampoos, like, it just left me, like Pantene and Tresemme, and just some of those common shampoos that are on the shelf that a lot of people use, and some of the ingredients in there actually cause hair loss. So you do your own research. Scan those with the Think Dirty app. Do your own research, because if your hair is falling out and you're using any of those shampoos, you're not doing yourself any favors, okay? Make sure your body is supported with a natural vitamin A. Be careful with popping a vitamin A pill. Your body probably is not going to absorb that in the way that it needs. Do red palm oil, eat cantaloupe, eat carrots. So take Ningxia Red. Do all of these things. Thyromin, you can take more than the bottle says. I promise. You'll just feel great. And Super Bs. And your testosterone oils, which you should be doing anyway because they're so good. They smell like amazing, smell like cologne. So that's it. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments, and I hope you have a happy 4th of July.